Hello, good day. My name is Paula. Welcome back to my channel, Beautiful Life. So today we're going to talk about why people drink. Of course, there's different kind of reasons why people drink, and it depends on your culture, your background, the parties you go to, the people you be surrounded with, and all kind of different things. In Holland, there's a lot of problem drinkers, and that is between the 16 and the 69 years old. These are people that drink more than 6 glasses a week. Of course, for a lot of people that is nothing, because it depends on if you always a party animal. You don't see yourself as an alcoholic because you just have fun. And in a lot of culture, it's a natural thing to do. If you're in France, you drink more wine more than normal. And in Belgium, you drink more beer more than normal. In South America, you drink more whiskey more than normal, and so it goes on. That doesn't mean you're always an alcoholic, but there's reasons why people drink. You see, most of the reasons why people drink is to escape the reality, or sometimes to cool down. For example, I sometimes had a period in my life that before I go to sleep, I like a little glass of alcohol. That gets me the idea I sleep easier. So it was not really a problem drinking, but just because I like it. But after a while, drinking this alcohol, like a glass of wine before I go to bed, get me waking up 3 o'clock in the night and just ready to just sit in there, just doing nothing. So I decided to let this go. But sometimes when I had a party and I'm too tired or whatever, I still drink because I like this one. But I drink with average. You see, you never get me drunk because I know exactly when to stop. But there's a lot of people who do not know their average on when to stop, not know when to say, well, it's okay like this. You see, a lot of people have a lot of problems, mental problems, and sometimes drinking make you forget your problems. I'll get you thinking that you're forgetting your problem, but then you're making it even worse, because when you're drunk, you do not have the chance to really solve your problems. When you're drunk, you don't have the chance to think about your problems, and that makes the problems stay there, and it keeps you longer in this circle. So it's very important that if you're in a situation that you think, oh, I have to drink now because I'm feeling so bad, and if I don't do this, then I'll be sad now. I don't want to feel sad. So you have to think about other things to do, so that you maybe have your attention somewhere else instead of drinking. You see, a lot of people have always alcohol in the house because that's a part of the culture. You see, I, for example, have every weekend I have a wine. I like wine. I have one bottle of wine. I just, no matter who come in, I always have something to drink. That's nothing bad with that. But if I should drink like every night alone, when I'm alone, just every night drinking a whole bottle of wine, I mean, I have a problem, because most of the time my brain, my head is numb because of the drink, so I would not have time to think about the things I should do. I'll feel maybe sleepy and dizzy, and it'd be like pity that I cannot be in the reality, but just doing something to keep me away from my problems, or keep me away from the moment. I know when I was young, one time I was in a company with a few people, and I was really not feeling good to be in that company. So what I did, I drank on purposely so much that I was 19 years old and I was so drunk. It was just too terrible, but I did it on purpose because I didn't want to go with these group to the party. So I make sure I was so drunk that I had to stay home, and my boyfriend as well. So that was something you do on purpose, you see. So to drink, you do something to get away from a certain situation. Some people drink to be able to do a certain things. For example, when a woman is drunk, sometimes she have the chance, she be able to achieve a man more. Just the way she put herself to a man is different because she's drunk. She said, well, it's the alcohol that make me do this. Maybe she want to do it all the time, but drinking the alcohol make her be able to go that extra mile. So that's the reason people drink as well. Sometimes people drink to forget the past and the pain that they don't know how to deal with. So those all different kind of reasons why people drink. Also, maybe the future, the things, the bills and the problems, they don't want to think about it. So they drink just to get themselves offline mentally, and that can be very terrible. So sometimes it's very good when you're drinking, you ask yourself the reason why you're drinking. What is the reason? What makes you want to drink? Is it just to feel good, or is it really to forget certain things? And if it's to forget certain things, and if you always need alcohol to feel good, then you have a problem. And they say in Holland, if you drink like more than 6 glasses a week, I mean, that doesn't sound like much, but then you have a problem. I can imagine every day one glass of wine, a full glass. I can imagine you really need this. If you cannot do without it, because you say alcoholism is someone who have a terrible need for alcohol. They cannot do without alcohol. They have to get the alcohol, or they'll feel bad or something. They just feel miserable or all this kind of thing. So they need the alcohol to get themselves into a different state of mind. And if that is a need, if it's a must, then you have a problem. So think very good about why you're drinking your alcohol and how much you drink it, and try to keep it down. That you would not on purposely get yourself into a situation that would make you have a addiction or problem. So I hope this video inspired you, and I hope you have a very, very good day. Goodbye. Thumbs up.